Alright folks, today we're going to be turning rusted relics into treasures. A lot of stuff you find that's iron, you can't even tell what it is. These things that I'm going to be doing electrolysis on today, I know what they are. Because I've seen them before, but we are going to be cleaning them up, doing electrolysis on them. I've already run them through a couple things, but I'll show you what they look like before, and we will see the after. It needs a couple more hours. And I'll show you the process of electrolysis and what you need to do to get all that rust off of the metal and make it actually worth something, or so you can actually have it on display and so it looks very nice. It's a pretty easy step, it just takes a lot of work to do, so we'll get at it. So first things, you need a plastic tub. Doesn't really matter what size. I have this one. I've obviously used it quite a bit, but this is the kind that I use, and you need to dump about like a cup of baking soda in there. Doesn't have to be precise. A little more. There we go. That'll do the job. It's probably a little too much, but it'll still work. Okay, a few things you need some steel. That is my steel I'm going to be using as the sacrifice metal. I'm going to hook the positive cables up to that, and the negatives will go on my relics. And we got our tub right here, and we need a battery charger, and it has to be manual. You need manual. I'm going to be putting it on 2 amps, and it is 12 volts. And just an extension cord to hook it up, and that's all you need. Okay, we're going to take our positives, hook it one to there and put it in, one to here and put it in, and our metals here. Now, I have been working on these for quite a few hours, but we got a very old lock and another lock out of a door. You hook those up, try to put the lock on a piece where it is not as rusted. So we will hook it right in there, just like that. That should do. Them in the water and try to get your metal, your steel, as close to the items as you can without having them touch. And without the battery charger being plugged in, do not have the battery charger plugged in when you attach these. Put your negative to negative, positive to positive. Okay, and you are going to want to make sure nothing is touching. You can't see in there, but it's not touching that side, it's not touching that side. Everything is hooked up. You got positive to positive, and you're negative to negative. Now, all you do is make sure it's on 2 amps, and plug it in. And we're starting to see bubbles. Okay, it's been quite a few hours now, and let me show you this here. This is a lock that I had found, and that's what it looks like coming right out of the ground. You can barely tell what it is. This one's not that rusted. The one in there was extremely rusted all over. You couldn't tell that that was a lock coming out there. You couldn't see any of the keyholes, couldn't see the doorknob hole, nothing. That gives you an idea. You can't really sell that, or if you put that on display, it's not going to be very good looking. So, we'll see what it looks like. First thing we gotta do is unplug it. Absolute first thing you need to do. So get it over here, unplug it, and now we can take them out. Definitely starting to get some stuff off of there. But so what we can do is we can just tap it with a hammer. You can see some of that rust just flaking off of there. The rust slowly comes off and it gets attracted to these, and that's why the steel turns that color, because it's basically the rust is going to there. And I'm sure there's going to be some at the bottom too. This one has been in for quite a while, and I'm just basically trying to get the rest of the rust off of the top there, which hopefully it did, but it might need another hour or two. But you get the idea how beautiful this thing is. Okay, well, let me show you I'm all cleaned up here. Very, very beautiful. They still need a little bit work. The lock might need like an hour tops. You can see that there's just a tiny bit of rust on the inside. But let me show you this as I drop it and get it dirty. That moves again. If I had the key for it, I could probably unlock it even though it's iron. And this side is pretty good. You can actually see the black paint. Took all the rust off so you can see the black paint. That is incredible. This side needs a few more hours on it, but this side is getting there. This might need like another hour or two tops. The edges getting down pretty good. That side is almost done. Like it doesn't do it exactly perfectly, like consistent. You need to flip it and do it on one side, flip it and do it on the other. This side has been doing it more than the other. But let me show you a comparison here. That is a huge difference displaying that. You could definitely tell that's a skeleton key lock right there. You're gonna have some trouble with that one, but that's exactly the same, showing you what it looks like there. That one, it's a little bit different lock than this one, but you get the principle. They come out of the ground looking iron and junky and come out looking much better, and that's not even done yet. It'll be absolutely stunning. We haven't even put the wax on it or anything. And I've done a complete video on that, waxing them and everything. But absolutely gorgeous. Turn your rusty iron into beautiful relics.